Hi everybody. Several times today I was asked to explain what service or process means to people that have no idea what people in this business do. Service or process means serving paperwork provided by the courts, generally to an attorney, to somebody that's being sued, that needs to testify, that has a judgment, that has a mortgage foreclosure, that's getting divorced, custody, something that's going to occur in the legal system. Service paperwork, or service of process, or process service as we call it, is things like summonses, complaints, citations, joinders, precipes. Again, they're all legal terms that you wouldn't know of. These papers are generally given to us by attorneys. There are some cases where they're pro se. We get some of these papers from other private investigators in other states who still get them from attorneys. So they're legal papers or legal documents that we serve according to the guidelines of the state, municipality, location, or wherever we are. By serving, it means I'm hand delivering it to somebody. I'm not emailing him and I'm not Facebooking it, but it's handing paperwork to somebody in regards to a legal matter. That's what somebody when they say they're doing service of process, that's what that means. Or if somebody is a process server, that's what that means. Keep in mind, you do not have to be licensed in most states to be a process server. Anybody over the age of 18 can serve paperwork. However, it's better for you if you have a licensed, bonded, and insured private investigator doing your service of process. We look a little bit better in the eyes of the court when it comes to testifying if there's an issue. We have the ability to locate somebody that's not at an address if you have a bad address. We have the ability to do surveillance and wait for somebody. We're a lot different than the sheriffs and the constables. The constables, for example, can only serve papers for the court. If they serve papers for private individuals, they cannot do that in uniform. They cannot tell somebody that they're serving the papers that they're a constable. They're just a private service person. The sheriff generally, for the most part, will do warrants and criminal-related matters. In some counties, they have to do the first attempt of a service in a civil matter, not divorce, but I'm talking more of a civil matter. But every state is different, so you need to make sure that the server that you hire knows the rules of their state. Also, for us, for example, there's no rule, but we won't serve before 7 a.m. and after 9:30 p.m. It's just a common rule. I know servers that'll serve at 10 or 11 o'clock and bang on your door, or be out as early as 6 a.m. If I know you're in construction because your ex-wife tells me that, then yeah, maybe I'll be there early. But generally, we serve 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. We try not to serve on holidays, because some states you can't. It's a little touchy with Jewish holidays and Indian holidays because we don't necessarily know if a person is Jewish or Indian, stuff like that. But we don't serve on the federal holidays. We're just not allowed. But if you have any questions about service process, feel free to ask me, ask Caitlin, ask Charlie, Julie, Mark, anybody that does all our paperwork. So there you go. That's an explanation of service or process. I hope it makes you understand it a little bit better when we talk about it. But not all private investigators either do service or process, so just keep that in mind. Enjoy your weekend.